Hey, before this podcast episode starts, I just want to ask if you guys think I should continue doing the Smeef Show. I have gotten a lot of positive feedback on it lately, so if you want me to keep doing it, comment down below. Also, it doesn't get as much views as I hope it would, so if you guys would like to share it around with your friends or whatever, that'd be cool. Not if you have to. It's not an obligation. I'm happy with what I have, but I just want more people to laugh with me. You know what I mean? Anyways, back to the episode.
Put your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Smeef Show. And this is the Valentine's Day special. I'm here with my friend Jonah. Say hello, Jonah.
Hello.
How's everything?
Things are good, actually.
Yeah. You want to introduce yourself a little bit?
I would love to. So, I make music. I'm in a band called High School Jerseys. I'm making another project right now. It's dope. But yeah, just stuff like that.
Well, what type of music you're into? I know you're into indie shit. Same with me. You listen to Mom Jeans. You right?
I do listen to Mom Jeans. I listen to Mom Jeans. I listen to just a lot of music. I'm really into at the moment I'm really into Flat Sound and Cave Town. I don't know.
I have no fucking idea what that is.
It's my sad music that I listen to all the time.
Speaking of sadness, we're single on Valentine's Day.
This is true. We're pretty boy bachelors.
We're pretty boy bachelors. Any ladies or boys out there want to scoop us off our feet and take us on a date for Valentine's Day? Jonah's a real fucking sub.
What the fuck?
Well, you are a sub. You look like I said this with my last guest, but you look like a fucking twink.
I do?
Yes, you look like a twink.
I get that every day.
Well, you get that every day because you do look like a twink. You wear those big round glasses and shit.
Yeah, I know. I look something I got told recently.
Listen. You look like the 80s nerd character in every fucking movie.
Are you trying to tell me I look like fucking Anthony Michael Hall? I look like the fucking kid in Breakfast Club?
Yeah. The kid in Breakfast Club if he was a brunette and wore glasses.
This is true. I got told recently that I look like the fucking the emo kid from Horton Hears a Who.
You look like the emo kid from Horton Hears a Who. Yeah.
The worst part is that that's been a thing that I've been called for such a long time that when I was
you don't even look like the emo kid from Horton Hears a Who. You just look like a Who.
Yeah, no, that's about right.
Yeah, that is about right.
At least I don't fucking at least I don't look like the fucking kid from Garrett said something that you looked like because you sent him the video of you fighting someone.
Oh yeah. Did you seen that video too, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I crushed that kid's spine. I fucking killed him. I feel so bad.
You annihilated him. He's dead.
He Garrett did tell me that. Oh, if you don't know, his name's Come Garrett on Twitter. He'd probably be watching this right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I fucking wailed on that. He wanted to fight me. Oh fuck, I'm getting a call on Discord. Fuck you. Okay. Well, anyways, I'll tell the story. So, back in 2016 or 2015, right? Well, there was this kid. Let's just name him Brent, right? Brent.
Fucking Brent, yeah.
Yeah, Brent. So he was bugging me all day. He's like a 5'5", 5'6" type kid. You know what I mean?
Shorter guy.
Yeah, the shorter guy, and he just kept bugging me that day. He was like, fight me. It's just a bro scrap. Fight me. And everybody was encouraging him on. He was like, yeah, fight him. Fucking stop calling me on Discord. Jesus Christ.
Fuck you for calling him. Fuck you, dude.
I know, I say fuck a lot because I curse. Well, anyways, they were cheering him on yeah, fight him, dude. Fight him. And I'm like, No. And then and then like I was like, I got enough of it. He was just like putting his fist up like that, being like, "Yeah, let's go fight, let's go fight." And I was like, "Okay, whatever." So we were in this. We went to a little bit farther away from the school, behind these tents or these buildings, and then they're like, "Ha, this is so funny," holding up their little iPods and shit like that. Like, I was 6 foot. I was 6 foot at the time when I was like 13.
Mm-hmm.
And
Fucking
like,
beef king.
and then I was like standing there. I was like, I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm gonna let him get the first punch.
Yeah.
So like, I'm just standing there, and then he was like, yeah, 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 and he's like, go for the first poke, is what this guy said in the background, and then he just, bah, right in my face, and I was like, I was stone cold. I just stood there. I was like, okay. I'm annoyed. And then I went in. I was like, da 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 da, bam, bam, bam. And then I threw him on the ground, broke his fucking back because I was like, doof, because I was a big chunky boy. And then I was like,
Yeah, no, that's what I saw.
and then like someone had to throw me off him because I was punching the back of his skull like that. I was like, boof, boof, boof. And then they were like, bam. Yeah.
You know, Garrett described you as a beef injection.
What do you mean a beef injection?
He called you a fucking beef injection. So beef injection is a thing that he says a lot that I've picked up as well. And the origin of that is that he was talking to like me and one of his friends, and he described Harrison Ford as a beef injection.
Harrison Ford, the guy who played fucking the guy who played Han Solo in fucking Star Wars. He's not a beef injection. That guy's skinny as shit.
Beef injection.
How so?
How is Harrison Ford a beef injection, or how are you a beef injection?
How both?
So you're a beef injection. Did you like that voice crack? That was fucking hot, right?
Yeah, that was hot.
No, dude, fucking all right. But you're a beef injection because you fucking annihilated that man, and you were just so beefy. You were so fucking like a hunk of a man, just like destroying this small, frail little boy.
I mean, how does Harrison Ford like apply to that though?
I believe it just like I don't know. I guess he's a hunk.
I mean, I guess he's
a sexy man.
I guess so.
I mean, you're a sexy man. He's a sexy man. Everyone's a sexy man. Well, not everyone, but beef injections
I'm
are
not
sexy.
a sexy man. I'm not a sexy.
You're a
man.
sexy man. You're a sexy
I'm not
man.
sexy. Come on, dude.
I'm sorry.
Dude, come on, dude. No lady. Look, if you call me sexy man, no ladies are gonna watch this and be like, "Hey, he's sexy man." No, because they're gonna think like, "Oh, this guy says he's sexy, and this guy doesn't have standards."
No, that's about right. I don't have a lot of standards, and that gets me in trouble a lot. But with what you were talking about with the fight, I've never gotten in a fight before.
You've never gotten in a fight before.
No, but recently I did get threatened with a fight.
How so?
So, I'll tell the story. So, like, at school, fucking, there's this guy, and he's kind of, like, an asshole, and he's, like, known for being an asshole. I'll call him, like, fucking, I'll call him Beef.
Is that correlation to Smeef? Like, is that?
You know, yeah, he's an asshole just like fucking you. So, no, he's the worst. And he is this, like, I'll give you, like, a mental image of him. He's this fucking tall dude who only wears white, like, too tight t-shirts and, like, terribly ripped up jeans, like, where, like, there's more holes than there are jeans.
So basically just, like, denim hanging from his legs, like just like just scraps of denim.
Yeah, exactly. He fucking he's like yelled at me randomly because he's in a sophomore class and he's a senior.
Yeah.
And he yells at me in that class, which is geometry, and like because I was explaining to this one kid that like why the online textbooks weren't up, and he just yells at me and he's like, "Shut the fuck up, you're annoying as shit, bro." I'm like, all right, yeah, okay, whatever. So I ignore that, and I just think he's like fucking stupid. So then sixth period, which is like my last period, I don't know if that's the same for you.
I get 4 periods in a day.
Oh shit, are they just really long?
No, they're like an hour long.
Oh damn. We have 6 periods, and they're like 45 minutes, and so it was sixth period, and the way that class works is that the door is always locked, and you need someone from like the inside of the room to open it for you. And this girl that I was sitting with, so our table was faced towards the door, but my like chair was faced like towards the wall, so I didn't see the door. But the girl in front of me did, and he was knocking on the door to try to get in, and she just didn't get up and was just like staring at him, which was like kind of a douche move, but it's fair because like he's just such an asshole to everyone all the time. And like he was like slamming on the door and he was like flipping her off, and I was kind of laughing. And then the teacher finally lets him in, and Beef walks in, and he was like pointing at her, and he's just like, "You a dumb fucking bitch, no cap, like you fucking dumb."
No cap. No cap. You a dumb fucking bitch. No cap.
Yeah, and he's like saying it to this girl, and he's like, he literally straight up says, he's like, "If you weren't a girl, I'd beat the fuck out of you." And I'm just like, holy shit, and I'm kind of chuckling, and she is laughing, and he points at me, and he's like, "You ain't a girl. I can beat the shit out of you whenever I want." And he calls me a dumb N-word, and which was a bad play for him because he's this white dude, and so he calls me a dumb N-word, and he's like threatening to fight me in the middle of chemistry class. And our buddy Elijah, he hears it, and he's just like, he just gives him this fucking look, like right after he calls me a dumb N-word, and he just shuts up instantly.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Yeah.
Like all those guys at school are all fucking talk, honestly. They don't know how to do shit.
Mhm.
Like I hate those guys. Like I'm a soy boy. I'm a fucking soy boy. All right.
Mhm.
Like
No, same.
like I'm 6'3". I'm 6'3", right?
Mhm.
And like I'm really fucking soft. But when I want to
Yeah.
fight, I could fucking fight someone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, cause if someone's gonna disrespect like a girl or whatever, or a guy, or like in class, if it's unjustified, then I'm gonna fucking like stand up for them, and I'm not gonna take bullshit from people like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Because I'm a fucking beefcake.
Fucking beef injection, exactly.
I'm what they call in the LGBT community a sloppy bear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, that's me.
So I'm a twink and you're a sloppy bear.
Oh,
That's how it is.
definitely. Well, anyways,
Yeah, no, for sure.
back to the Valentine's Day aspect of this. You want to start a love story or whatever?
Hell yeah.
We were talking about before this that we were gonna do a one-word story type thing, and I want to do something that they did in Super Mega, where it's like paragraphs of a story just keep going on and on and on.
Yeah, no, totally. But we're gonna make it all
Yeah.
lovey and shit.
All right. Well, you want to? I'll start.
Okay.
So, Jonah and Ian were walking in a hall one day, right?
Mhm.
So they're walking in a hall and they seen this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman named Gwendola.
Gwendola.
Yeah, Gwendola. She was standing by her locker, and before Jonah comes up, talks to her and beats like, "You want to see my collection of vintage guitars and my hipster glasses and all of my mixtapes of sad songs that I jerk off to in my sleep?" And then she's like, "Ew, no, gross, yucky." And then Ian walks up. Sorry for my severely autistic friend. He's going through a lot right now, and like, I just feel kind of bad for him. Oh, and then she goes like, and Gwendola goes like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't know. I should have let him down a little bit more easily." And I'm like, and then Ian's like, "Yeah, you should have." And then Ian and Jonah walk away. Your turn.
Mhm. as Ian and Jonah are walking away, Jonah trips on his shoelace, and Ian notices that he fell, and he tries helping him back up. But Jonah says, "Fuck, my ankles, they're hurting."
Fuck, my ankles.
Fuck, dude, my ankles. And Ian grabs him by the chin very gently and very softly, and he says, "What do you need?" And Jonah says, "My ankles fucking hurt. I need to go to the doctor."
Yeah.
And Ian says, "You only need my touch."
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
And so Ian removes Jonah's socks to reveal his ankles that are hairy as fucking disgusting. And he notices a lice bug in his ankle hair. And he takes his teeth and he bites it.
Oh.
Slowly and romantically.
Yucky, 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 yucky.
And Gwendola takes notice of this gentle care that these two lovers, friends, are giving each other.
Okay. Okay.
It's your turn.
Gwendola rushes over, slaps Jonah across the face. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's like, I just sprained my ankle. It hurts really bad. And then she looks at Ian. Why are you doing that? Ian's like, I don't know. It just felt right. It just felt like something I should do. And then Jonah's like, yeah, it did. And then Gwenda looks over at these two. Y'all are fucking gay. Continues walking down the hallway. Ian and Jonah get up. Ian has a really, really hard on. Then Jonah's like, is that a penis in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? And then they both walk down the hallway. Ian with his hard on walking down. Not saying a word. Just a word.
Strutting.
Until he sees Jonah's mom. Then the hard on goes away. Hello, Jonah's mom. Oh, hi, Ian. How's it going? I'm going pretty good. We just having our daily walk down the hallway as usual. Oh, do you want to come over for cookies after? Oh, that'd be fun, Jonah's mom. Call me Susan. Call me Susan. Okay, Susan. Okay. Okay, Susan. And then Jonah looks over at Ian. Dude, what the fuck? I thought we had something special. And then Jonah looks at him. No. No, we don't. We do not. And you know why? You know why?
Why?
I didn't like your fucking ankles. They look gross. They're disgusting. I'm sorry. Ian walks away with Susan walking down the hallway, slowly grasping her hands. Jonah walks back to his locker and sees Gwendolyn coming close. Your turn.
Gwendola says, "You know, I saw your ankles back there. They were pretty fucking ripe." Jonah is flustered and his face is beet red. And he looks at Gwendolyn. Gwendola or Gwendolyn? Yes.
Whatever. Gwendola.
Gwendestenden.
Gwendestenden. Yeah, her name's Gwendestenden.
Looks at Gwendestenden. Gwendestenden says, "It's okay. You can talk to me." And Jonah shits his pants at that very minute. Because the sheer possibility of a girl taking interest in him fucking overwhelms him. And he says, "You know, I just shit my pants." Gwendestenden grabs his ass shitload.
His ass erection. His poo erection.
My poop erection. And just squeezes it with all her might. and says, God, it fucking reeks. And kisses him on the cheek. And then as she releases his ass shit boner, she walks again down the hallway, clearly with shit marks on her hand from squeezing it. Jonah, still beat red in the hallway, after the bell has already rang, says to himself, God, that was so fucking hot. And walks down to his class. In his class, he sees Ian holding his mom's hand. Alright, you go.
Jonah walks towards Ian. Hey, Ian, how's it going? Ian looks back. Oh, it's you. Jonah's like, yeah, it's me. And then sits down. Jonah's mom looks at him. You know, if you were more nicer to Ian, maybe he'd respect you. And then Jonah's like, yeah, I guess so. Class starts. Mr. Fuckshit is talking on the board. He's writing down the physic maths on the board, talking about some bullshit. When
No, of course.
when Jacob, the hot male model, is looking at Jonah, and just thinking to himself, I bet he has some nice Spider-Man underwear.
Can't fucking
Spider-wear underwear.
This like nearly nude buff man.
Just like Nasheed Ricardo, like that guy. You know who I'm talking about?
Fucking Fabio,
yeah. Jacob winks at Jonah. Jonah begins to get flustered and looks over at Ian. Ian looks back, but then quickly looks away, flustered too, while still grasping Jonah's mom's hand. Jonah is so confused about the situation, farts, then leaves the classroom. Then he runs into Gwendolyn again, or Gwendaspin, and then she's like, "Oh, hi, Jonah," and he's like, "Watch out, I need a poo," and then he shoves her into the fucking locker, breaks her fucking skull, and she dies. And then he rushes into the bathroom, poos a little bit into the toilet. When Jacob walks in, opens the fucking door, and says, "It's pancake time.
Oh no.
It's your turn."
Jonah looks up, poo still dangling out his butt. He says, "Oh, hi, Jacob. I wasn't expecting to see you here." He forcefully shoves a pancake down Jonah's fucking esophagus.
Pancake time.
And repeats the phrase, "It's pancake time."
It's pancake time. Jonah screams for help. Tries to scream for help, but Jacob keeps saying, "It's pancake time. It's pancake time." Jacob grasping the walls as if in a panic. "It's pancake time. It's pancake time."
The walls start shattering. The ceiling is starting to fall. Jonah is scared and instantly diarrhea poo-poos all over the walls.
"It's pancake time. It's pancake time." Continuously shoves pancakes down his esophagus.
Only adding fuel to the fire that is his colon. And he takes the dentistry equipment used to keep the mouth open and applies it to Jonah's mouth, squirting many, many gallons of fucking Aunt Jemima sauce.
Aunt Jemima, that girl on the maple syrup.
Squirting Aunt Jemima sauce down into his esophagus. And due to Jonah's constant shitting, he's literally shitting out just Aunt Jemima sauce. And it just keeps happening over and over while he keeps screaming, "Pancake time! Pancake time!" over and over and over and over again. Not knowing what to do, Jonah runs for the exit. But before he can exit, Jacob grabs him by the ankles. His already sprained, painful ankles. And he says to him, "Why would you leave?" The school is still falling apart. Jonah replies, "It's just, your beauty intimidates me." He softly whispers into Jonah's ears, "It's pancake time." In fear, Jonah tries to run away, but he can't because he's too hypnotized by Jacob's beauty, and he shoves a pancake into his throat, finally filling up his entire throat. Jonah starts to choke and nearly passes away when Ian bursts into the bathroom door. All right, now it's your turn.
What are you doing? It's pancake time! Ian rushes towards Jonah, grabbing the pancakes out of his mouth and flinging them at Jacob. "This pancake is not Jemima!" And then Ian runs with Jonah in hand, running past Gwendolyn's body, slowly drifting down with the blood seeping from her skull. Jonah whispers to Ian, "I thought you gave up on our love. I thought you left me." Ian whispers in his ear. "It's pancake time."
No!
Ian forcefully shoves pancakes down his fucking throat, unzipping to reveal it's Jacob's brother, Jacob.
Fuck, not Jacob.
Jonah falls, runs as fast as he can, but it's no use. He cannot catch. He cannot be caught by the Muffin Man. Jonah still runs for the exit. He runs to his little heart's content until he meets the real Ian standing by the doors. "Get behind me." "What? Get behind me, Jonah!" He slowly grabs Jonah's hips and pushes him behind him. "Be gone from this school! Be gone!" he yells, chanting, putting a cross between his chest. Jacob and Jacob hiss and run away on all fours like beasts down the hallway. Ian looks at Jonah. "Yes, it's the real me." Jonah looks at him. "I thought you'd never come." They both kiss passionately until Gwendolyn's thin body wakes up and starts attacking them, bites Ian on the shoulder, and Ian goes down. Jonah's like, "No!" Ian looks up at Jonah. "I'm sorry. This is how it's supposed to be." Jonah punts Gwendolyn in the skull, pushes her down, shoves a fucking fork in her face, actually killing her for real this time. Jonah, crying, looking at Ian, is about to say something. Okay, it's your go.
"Do you remember when we were kids?" he says. Ian looks up and he says, "Of course. How could I ever forget?" Coughing up blood. He says, "Do you remember in kindergarten when I realized I had the shit issue and I just shat all over the place in the middle of the playground? And instead of you laughing at me and telling the teacher, we made a sandcastle out of it?" Ian says, "That was the moment I realized I loved you." Jonah shits. "Do you want to play with my shit one last time?" Ian says, "Of course." Jonah drops his pants, revealing this shit mountain living inside his trousers. He shoves it in Ian's mouth. Ian chews delightfully. Says, tastes just like it used to. As he finally passes away. Jonah's sobbing over his best friend and lover's dead body. I'll never forget you. Never, not even once. Jacob and Bacob notice what's happening, still on all fours, and scream, "Yeah, yay!" and pin down Jonah, clawing at him and feeding him pancakes until he's dying. They leave his dead body, and it starts to rain. Puddles of blood and shit are piling up. Jonah looks into the sky and says, "Yeah, of course," and passes away.
The end. I fucking love the part. I fucking love the part where Gwendolyn dies. He rushes down the hallway, shoves it into the locker. She breaks her skull. She fucking dies.
What was he saying? He was like, "I got a shit," and just...
Not now. I got a shit. Right to the fucking wall. Oh.
What a beautiful story.
That was a beautiful story. Now, what's the story called?
Jonah and Ian's ventures to Come and Shit Mountain.
To Come and Shit Mountain.
Featuring Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, I'm gonna call it Valentine's Day Special. Ian and Jonah's journey to Shit Mountain.
Please say featuring Samuel L. Jackson.
Featuring Samuel L. Jackson, aka at Seafoam on Twitter.
It's not even my at anymore.
Or fucking Jonah. Oh, that's so good.
It was a beautiful tale of woes and deaths. And shit and cum.
Oh my god.
Do you want to make another story?
I don't know. I don't know
if I have the energy.
Me neither. I don't have the energy to make up another story. I like how you're fucking autistic in this story. My severely autistic friend, and then we turn out to be gay lovers.
and we made shit castles when we were 3.
Shit castles when we were 3. Oh.
I also like how my mom just also at school with us.
Your mom, yeah, I cheat on you with your mother, and she's disapproving of you. So and then like I have a sudden turn of heart and come to save you, but it turns out it's not me. It's just Jacob's brother Bacob.
Fucking Bacob. And they're like animalistic model men.
Oh.
It's the only story that exists.
It's a modern day Romeo and Juliet.
They
both die at the end.
Quentin Tarantino's like, shit, that was good.
Quentin Tarantino's like, I better step my game up. Yo, let's make this. You're a filmmaker, right? Let's make the Journey to Shit Mountain the movie.
Yes, let's do it.
Ian and Jonah, a love story, the Journey to Shit Mountain.
Featuring Samuel L. Jackson. But we don't even get Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, I love that. I fucking love that.
We get like just a man, like
it's not even Samuel L. Jackson. It's just a random Chinese guy.
He's just like, what am I doing in this movie again?
What's my significance? Oh, you're just supposed to stand there. Just don't say anything.
It's like, yeah, Samuel. He's like, that's not my name. My name's John.
My name's Samuel Jackson.
He's like, so you guys are paying me? It's like, no, you're just
You're just there. Like
you're just supposed to hang out.
Yeah, you're just supposed to hang out. Like, you're like, oh, cool. He just hangs out.
We just fucking rip him to shreds. We just kill this man.
Anyways, I think that should be it. We were recording for 30 minutes, and it's just a short Valentine's Day special.
I think it was good. I think that worked
Yeah,
out.
that's good. I'm gonna be uploading another Smeef Show this Sunday, because yeah, that's the regular time. I just thought I'd do something for the holidays.
If Smeef decides to be a good friend, he'll put the links to all my stuff in the description.
Oh, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
You better fucking do it, or else I have to
All
fuck.
right. I usually end the podcast on something funny. So you want to do something funny?
Have you guys ever seen an uncircumcised penis?
No. Yeah. I have an uncircumcised penis. Why?
Wait, you have an uncircumcised penis?
Yeah. Why?
Fucking end the show. End it. End it.
Okay.
End
Okay.
it.
Okay.